Hi. So tomorrow I have a presentation to give,
It's about informative speech.
and I have prepared nothing. And the cool thing is, I only got
18 hours, 35 minutes.
well, so I don't have much time left. If you talk about strategies for how am I going to prepare,
It will be watching a bunch of TED Talks, using my yapping skills, and the most important thing,
it's going to be
speaking slowly and ending the phrase really, really quickly.
so it won't sound, memorized or well, I'm not going to memorize anyways. It will sound good, I would say.
So the topic I've chosen is the growing rate of anxiety among college students.
If you ask me why I choose this topic, I would say it's easy to yap about.
So I have a lot of talk with my friends, about college, and I could just copy and paste it. Sounds good.
Well, this plan might work, but still, I need to.
It's about citation. I need to give citation. So I gotta memorize a little bit. Awful.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Nishal, and today I'm here to talk about growing rate of anxiety among college students. If you ask who are college students, I would say we all are college students. So we all have this feeling of anxiety within ourselves. It's different. Anxiety comes from different forms. It comes from pressure, academic pressure. It comes from athletic performance pressure. Some students are athletes, so they have to perform well. So for that reason, they also have anxiety among themselves. And there's also pressure from the world, from the reputation of society, where we as a student feel really, really deeply anxious about our future. Would we get this internship? Would we get this job? There are more things. As a student, we barely, it is like most of the students' first time leaving their home apart, so they are also homesick. And also, because all this correlates, it causes a mental health issue, which is also the biggest issue of anxiety. So today, I will discuss about how academic pressures contributes to anxiety, also as homesickness and well-being of college students all correlates and cause mental health problems to college students. Well, we all college students want to get good grades, but to get good grades, we need time to study. We need time to learn, to educate ourselves. But some students are working here and there. They don't want to rely on their parents. They are above 18 and they want to be independent, which is a crucial thing for adulthood, I would say. Because of that reason, many students work overtime or burn out themselves in work process to just earn that little bit extra money. Most of the students here I know work on campus, and most of the students also don't work. But even though the students don't work, doesn't mean they don't have anxiety. They also have pressures. What pressure you talked about is there's nobody to talk, there's nobody to connect. If they see their friends, they're all working, they're all busy. That feels them left out. According to the American College Health Association 2023, more than 60% of college students face anxiety in their college life. Anxiety doesn't stop there. As I mentioned before, most of the students move out of their home for the first time. Homesickness is a major problem. Most of the college students face immense homesickness in their college life. First few days, people say it's a honeymoon period where you meet new friends. When you are in orientation, you feel so good about starting off your college life. But slowly things get starting to fall apart. You're busy in life schedules. People make faces up in you, and you don't know who to talk because everyone is busy. And there's constant pressure for exams. That feels you left out. And there's also international students who cannot call their parents because it's a different time zone, which is a awful, awful emotional roller coaster for them. It doesn't stop there. Actually, homesickness have contributed a major problem among my friends and college students. I would say I have international friends over here. I've talked to so many international friends, and the funny thing I would like to share is that everyone is homesick. If they're alone, if they're with friends, they're doing something, they're not homesick, but whenever they got a single bit of time spending alone, they're homesick, which is also a cause for anxiety. Adjusting to new environment, culture, and friends. Adding stress, it adds stress, emotional stress, according to Turbin Walton Report 2012. Well, as I mentioned about how academic pressures and homesickness, hampers our mental health, I want to include more how it really contributes to our mental health. The support. We don't have anyone here to support. Most of the college students live in dorms away from their family, away thousands of miles away from their family, and they don't have someone to support. Well, there are situations where college students might go through some kind of difficulties, like not knowing what decision to make, not knowing which way to go, which major to choose, how to spend their time productively. They kind of get lost, to be honest. And I would like to suggest that there is University of Northern Iowa Student Center. So they also provide counseling centers or just random talks. You can go and counsel and find out your days. How can you make productive? That's just a little bit of information that I want to give y'all. But there's one more thing. One thing that contributes more than enough to make everyone anxious. That is FOMO, a Gen Z word, very interesting word, FOMO. If you ask me what is FOMO, it's fear of missing out. There's everywhere, college, coming to college, I saw a lot of events, a lot of things. You don't know which one to go. There are a lot of clubs that is so exciting. You want to go, but you cannot go to any clubs. I have a discussion with my friend from Georgia. He and I was like, oh, what if we all went to the same club, like all of the club? Is it possible? And we were just arguing about it. And yes, from that we realized we have FOMO, a fear of missing out anything. If our friends went there, we also want to be there because we don't want to miss the fun. So there's fear of missing out, which also contributes to student anxiety. According to Lisbon et al. 2019, students feel ashamed to ask help, to ask for guidance, which is rolling down to anxiety again. As I discuss about academic pressure, homesickness, and mental health, I would like to say having a supportive environment or creating a supportive environment is crucial in our life. No matter if you're in college, no matter if you're whatever position you are in our life. For that, we should find relative clubs, relative counselors, or relative friends who can help us guide through it. I would also say we could also aware people or just ask, how is your day going? Maybe that will let them come out of their shell and share their stories, experience. And it shows the scientists have proven that letting out your emotions really helps you think better, be better, and live better. And I would like to end this speech by saying we all go through a lot of stuff as a college students, but this is not temporary. This is not permanent, I would say. This is temporary. So don't worry, don't stress out. Everything is going to be all right. Thank you, everyone.
We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You're a celebrity.